This guide will show you how to fix your faulty aircon or radiator fan. Here is an image showing your removed radiator fan which is ready to be worked on. The first step will be to remove the lower covers underneath the car and unplug the fan connector with a flathead screwdriver. From the top, remove the 4 screws holding the radiator in place. There are 2 on the left and 2 on the right of the fan bracket. You can use an Allen key or a star screwdriver to remove the 4 screws. Here is an image showing the bottom right screw, another image showing the bottom left screw and the fan plug unplugged. Don't forget the top 2 screws as well. This image shows the radiator fan removed from the car. So jack the car up, lower the radiator fan down, through the bottom and out. Here is another image showing the fan removed and the screw mounting points, the top and the bottom. Hopefully before removing the fan you have identified which fan was faulty. A good test is to turn the aircon on and have the car running for a while so that it's up to temperature. You should see both fans running. If one of the fans is not running, then that would be your faulty one. In my case it was the larger radiator fan. On the left hand side is the smaller air conditioning fan. To remove the fan from the bracket assembly, remove the 3 nuts from the fan and remove from the bracket. You will also have to undo the cable from the bracket, but that's pretty simple, it's just a few clips. To open the motor, get a large flathead screwdriver and bend the clips inwards. Here is an image with the top of the motor removed. As you can see, the motor is in quite good condition. As you can see, there's plenty of brush left. There's actually about half the brush left. The problem is that the slider was jammed due to the copper connection to the brush. In my case it was jammed up against the rear inductors, so the brush couldn't extend fully outwards. Push the copper braid up against the slider away from the rear inductors. To reinstall the end of the motor, put a small cable tie through the hole to hold the brush inside the slider. You will be able to remove these once the fan is back together by pulling on the cable ties. That way the brushes will fully extend onto the armature of the motor. With a large flat screwdriver and possibly a hammer, knock the tabs or bend the tabs back to the V shape that they were originally so that the motor housing can be locked in place. Reassemble the fan as per the reverse of the previous slides. The fan should work as new. My fan has been running for a good 3 or 4 months now with no issues, and the only reason I noticed that it wasn't running was because the smaller air conditioning fan was running full speed most of the time once the car got up to temperature. When I had a look under the bonnet, I noticed the large fan was never running, even after a hard sprinted drive. Overall, the whole process took about 45 minutes. It's pretty basic, nothing too major. I hope this tutorial can help you too.